Wait a moment. I know at first glance this title may come across as bold, but if you stay with me all the way to the end, you'll see why it makes perfect sense. When I say shows it all, I don't mean shock value or flashy displays. What I'm talking about is the rare ability of an artist to reveal everything that matters through simplicity, through choices so grounded and precise that you feel the truth without ever needing it spelled out. The best work doesn't scream for attention, it whispers and asks you to listen with your whole being. That's why this one might be best experienced in quiet, when you're alone, free from distraction, so you can catch the little pulses that most people overlook. And at the end, I'll share a small tip that will help you see details you might have missed before. Suzanne Pleshette was one of those rare talents who didn't need grand gestures to captivate. She had eyes that could calm a storm and a voice that seemed to flow like velvet. Her strength was in her stillness. Just standing there, centered and self-assured, she commanded the frame without forcing it. That's what I mean by showing it all, the kind of presence where nothing needs to be hidden, no mask, no exaggeration. You lean in because she trusts the silence. You hear meaning in the tiny spaces between her words. You feel weight in the pause before a glance. There's a kind of quiet power there, a pull that doesn't need to shout. Suzanne's brilliance lived in subtleties. A tilt of her head, a pause before a smile, even the smallest breath, all these were deliberate, yet they felt completely natural. Each carried multiple layers at once, warmth and wit, firmness and vulnerability. She allowed a scene to breathe. She let the audience lean in and discover something for themselves, instead of handing everything over. That's real generosity in performance. She could make you laugh without cutting anyone down, express doubt without making her character small, and stand firm without turning rigid. That kind of balance is rare. It asks for confidence in yourself, faith in your partners, and trust in the audience's intelligence. What made her moments unforgettable is that they turned inward. When you watched her, you weren't just watching a character, you were reflecting on your own life. Her scenes didn't simply tell you about the story at hand, they stirred up your own questions. Who do I love? What am I hiding? What am I pretending not to notice? Those aren't questions you answer in a crowded theater or with background noise humming in your ears. Those are questions you wrestle with in silence. And that's why her work feels so personal, you want to be alone with it. Even in her light-hearted moments, there was always depth just under the surface. A quick laugh might carry a shadow, a playful remark might hide a serious truth, a raised eyebrow could say more than an entire monologue. She embodied both steel and tenderness, comedy and weight, charm and gravity, all at once. She never needed a twist or a gimmick, the truth was already alive in every look and every breath. Here's the secret to seeing work like hers more clearly: the next time you watch a scene, pick one small detail and focus on it. It might be the way someone inhales before speaking, the way a hand lingers a second longer than expected, or the way their eyes flicker as if catching a thought. Follow that detail and let it guide you. Suddenly, the unspoken will come alive. You'll feel the undercurrent, the river flowing beneath the dialogue. That's where the honesty lives. So the next time you revisit her performances, take it slowly. Let the quiet guide you. Notice what's between the lines. That's where Suzanne's gift shines the most, and that's what it truly means to show it all.